kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cougars offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Pryor. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. The hand to the running back. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Washington State has it all working right now. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Got it in the middle. It's Harvin. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. The kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches, because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. That is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Running back searching for a hole. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up...
Got some room under the goal line. And it's in there for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Dropping back, it's Pryor. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He scooped it and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to him again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's a pick. He threw it right into the middle cover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense, keeping the defense on their heels.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Finding open areas. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Farrell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up good numbers. And that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Ivy.
boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, first down here. The gift to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Pryor. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You're trying to go to the slant. It's a bang-bang play. Ball comes out quickly. Zone coverage. Nice job by the defense, keeping their eye on the QB and knocking that one down.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Cody ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll run the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Pryor. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Plows through the defense. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off play action. He's going to take off.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Pryor. Grabbed over the middle. It's right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Trying to run it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this hand. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Going right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking downfield on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
There he goes. He now has 80 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got room at the 35. Here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad man to shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Coastal Carolina. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one. Ball is loose. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
Man, when these receivers fumble the football, oftentimes it's out in the open. I have no idea who's going to jump on it. That's oftentimes how you see scooping scores. He's lucky he was able to recover his own fumble.
Back to throw, it's Pryor. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He'll throw on third down. Grabbed it at the 37. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Washington State ready to go with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Using his feet to buy time.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on third down. Works the middle of the field. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards. First and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for room, it's Gutierrez. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. From midfield, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, better look out. Got the 1st down and more. Flying down the left side. All the way in for the touchdown. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Got it in the middle, it's Fowler. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle, it's Ivy. Hard-hitting tackle.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Got a little space. Turning it on. This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fowler. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. He's up. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Finds his man. It's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Let's go! Let's go! They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a Heat. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan.